Dude, right. We're live, right. Quickly just saying it here. I haven't got long, but I thought, come on, let's have a quick chat. A quick coffee. Let's warm up your coffee. Guys, I've just zoomed to the school, picked up my son, and let me just message a couple of you guys. Let's have a look. Just tell Deborah. We've got to tell Deborah, haven't we? Elizabeth. Okay, got my coffee. Might even have a cup of char while I'm at it. Cup of tea. Right. Probably need to let that cool down a bit. How is everyone? Of course, I get my orders from the wife who says, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm there. Wait. A bit of honey in the tea. A bit of milk. Okay. Right, I've got the tea ready. Okay, guys. Let's put that there. Let's get my phone. Right, here we go. Let's put the phone. Okay. Okay, right. I'm not sure how many of you are going to be able to join us because So let's give a couple of minutes to a bit of a chance. Now, it's been a funny day today because I was going to read some books. I had it in mind to read From Here to the Great Unknown. Let's have a look. Chapter 5, it's called Mimi. And the picture on it shows Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. And the thing I've learned about Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie is that their relationship was actually a lot more genuine than people realize, wasn't it, guys? It's like a lot of people thought that the whole thing was a joke. I actually remember finding out about Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. Do you remember the music video, guys? MTV music video. I was surprised. How many of you guys were surprised? Let me just quieten the dog a minute. Is that a delivery? All right, is that your lift, Gio? Right, shh, shh. All right, have fun. So I know what it is. My son's getting picked up for football. I don't know if I've ever told you, but my son, who's just about to turn 15, who's called Giovanni, is like an amazing footballer. Like, wow, yeah. He's getting a lift, and of course, if a car goes in front of my house, the dogs will bark, especially Ella. So, I was gonna just ask the question: what are your? I know there's only a few of us on. What are your feelings about the Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie marriage? Just out of interest. I know there's only a few of us here. What did you think of it, guys? Come on, Natalie. What did you think of it? Hello? So they're here, yeah? There is some brunch bars there, if you want one. All right, I'm just answering his phone. I think he's outside. Yeah, there's some timeouts here. He's bank card. A bank card? I don't know what you mean. This thing, is it this thing? Alright, he's got the bank card. He's just about to leave. Everyone's rushing around. Alright, don't worry. They're outside waiting to take him. Do you want a brunch bar? A time-out bar, yeah. Yeah, look, yeah. I'll put it on the thing for you. So I've given him a time-out bar. Yeah, he's ready. Right. Now, so they ain't going nowhere. They're not going to run away. Right, there's your timeout. Right. Right, grab your chocolate bar, yeah? It's just there. Right, good luck, have fun. Right, love you, bye. Right, that was my 15-year-old. He's about to turn 15. He's not quite 15 yet, guys.
Shit, Dad.
Yeah.
Can I just get my phone then?
Yeah, you saw it in your hand there. Alright. Good luck, love you, bye. Bye. Right. Okay, guys, there you are. You've just seen the world of Louis McCready's. Shut the door. There you are. You get my word. My son's rushing off to all different things. So he said, my son, who's not quite 15, said the word shit. He said shit. S-H-I-T. He said it. So naughty. Did you hear him? Right. No, not really. Well, right. Okay. I asked you the question about. Alright, okay. Right, where is it? Here. Alright, good luck. What's the card for anyway? Huh? What's the card for? Alright, it's that kind of thing. Right, okay. He forgot the credit card. He needs the credit card to get food. So, yeah, my world. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my life. That's my life. All of my kids do clubs. All of them. Football, ballet, dancing, swimming, trampolining, tap dancing, you name it, my kids do it. Right, now remember the question was, what do you think of the Michael Jackson marriage? And I'm going to give you my opinion in a second as well. Not really. When Lisa was on Oprah in 2018, I think she opened up about Michael and how sad she was when he passed. Natalie, it's a bit odd, however, for Riley, it is cool to have a talented stepfather and a talented grandfather. Not much, right, so here we are. Karen, not much really. I always thought Michael was with Lisa because he was obsessed with Elvis and think Lisa loved him and she wouldn't just marry him if she didn't. Actually, one of the things that comes to mind that I keep hearing repeated, I don't agree with it, mind. I'm just telling you, this is something that has been said to me and I've heard it in interviews. I don't want to sway opinion. This is what I've heard, is that Michael Jackson always wanted an Elvis Presley child, You know, obviously. Now, do any of you believe that? I've heard it said in interviews. I think it was said on an interview. Let me try and remember. I think Oprah might have said it. Yeah. I definitely know that Priscilla has definitely said it. Priscilla, 100% in an interview, has said she thought that Michael Jackson was with Lisa just to have an Elvis baby. Yeah. I think I've seen it more than once. It doesn't mean I believe it, though, guys. Doesn't mean I believe it. I'm just saying I've heard that. Now, let me just get your answer. Still, anyone else want to answer the question? Does any of you think that the Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie was a genuine relationship or not? I'm just interested. Yeah, just interested. And then I'm going to give you my views. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think he did. Just my opinion. Thanks, Linda. Yes, what I mean is he was obsessed with Elvis. Okay, thank you, Karen. Lisa said he always wanted her to have a child. And Priscilla, Richie Boy said, if Priscilla said it, it must be true. Yeah. I see your point, Richie Boy. Richie Boy, how are you? Karen, on Lisa's part, I do. Right. So what it is, I actually wasn't. I've never really paid that much attention to Michael Jackson and Lisa's relationship. Never really thought about it. It's only because I think I haven't read the chapter yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's in this book. Yeah. And can you just tell me if I'm right, guys? Does she say in this book that once she married Michael Jackson, it was one of the happiest times of her life? I'm asking you guys, does Lisa Marie say that when she married Michael Jackson, it was one of the happiest times of her life? Yes or no? Is it in there? I'm just asking. I'm just interested to know if that's true. Now, I actually think I've watched quite a few of Lisa Marie's interviews talking about Michael Jackson, even the ones where she sat with Michael Jackson. Now, I do think she went through a stage almost like in denial. She sort of laughs off the Michael Jackson marriage in some interviews. I personally think there was pressure on her to downplay the marriage with Michael Jackson. Yeah. I think she sort of felt that the public found the whole thing awkward and odd. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I can't remember how old I was when I found out about the Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. Now, remember, I am a Michael Jackson fan. Yeah. I grew up loving Michael Jackson. I got nothing against Michael Jackson. I tried the abuse allegations or sexual allegations I put on it in a separate box. It's over there. I like Michael Jackson as a talented man going way back to Motown, the 70s, yeah, and the Jackson 5. I've always been a Michael Jackson fan. And then when it went into Motown and more Michael Jackson on his own, I was always a Michael Jackson fan. I remember buying the Thriller album. I also remember buying the Bad album. Do you remember, guys, the BAD Bad album? I remember that the whole world was waiting for Thriller, wasn't they? Yeah. And when it came out, it was this global sensation. Obviously, all of the MTV music videos. Yeah. Every song in that album was a massive hit. And then you've got the Bad album, which wasn't as good, but it was still groundbreaking, still was a massive bestseller, not compared to Thriller. Now, so I'm not going to deny it. I was always a Michael Jackson fan, always. Yeah, I think his life was extremely complicated. Hi, Francis. I think his life was very complicated. I think I can't imagine that anybody under that kind of pressure, except for Elvis, maybe, and Lisa. Yeah. Now, the truth on what also may have gone on, I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. But that isn't what we're talking about. Come on, if you're having these very serious, what's the word, plastic surgery type things, there's mental health issues in it. We have to accept that to change your looks in the way that he did, something wasn't right, guys. I'm not going to try and analyze it now, but the more and more I watch Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie's interviews, I actually think they were in love. I actually think it was a pretty genuine relationship. I think she's admitted many times that it was more than just friends. Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail. I don't want to. I actually think she had some very happy times with Michael Jackson. But I also think there was a lot of pressures all around. Yeah, I don't think anyone accepted the Michael Jackson marriage with Lisa Marie. I don't think anyone ever accepted it. I just think people always felt it looked awkward. Yeah. Does anyone agree with that, guys? Does anyone agree? Now, what I have learned is definitely, Karen, definitely. Now, what I have learned is that I didn't know this until after the book was written, From Here to the Great Unknown. What I've noticed is that in the book, I mean, I'd like to read that section. Does anyone know what chapter the Michael Jackson bit is? I'll have a quick look. But what I've learned is that they actually were very close. They had a very, very deep friendship, and they, after the divorce, they stayed friends. They stayed in touch for, I think, as long as 5 years. 5 years. Yes, there we are, Linda. Linda, do you know what chapter it was? The Michael Jackson bit. I'm just trying to. I don't really want to jump ahead on this book, but here we are. No, there we are. I just showed you the picture, didn't I? Yeah. Now, I know, guys, the reason I'm rushing a bit, because I don't think I've got long. I think I've only got about 10, 15 minutes. So if I have to rush off, this is just part one. And what we're going to do, we're going to make this about the Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie relationship. We're going to call this part one. Yes, Karen says it. From what I see, just in general, from all the different clips and videos that I've watched and the things I've read, is that it was pretty genuine, guys. It was pretty genuine. But I think the pressures that they were under, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of pressure from Priscilla for them to break up. Is that right? And I also saw, wasn't it at the Graceland book signing where Priscilla was being questioned by Nicole Richie, Lionel Richie's granddaughter. No, Lionel Richie's daughter, who was the goddaughter of Michael Jackson. That Priscilla, when they brought up the marriage, Priscilla sort of woohoo was glad that they split up. So I got a feeling that it was a lot of pressure from Priscilla for them to split up. I think Priscilla was anti Michael Jackson. I also think Priscilla thought Michael Jackson was just after the baby, Elvis's he wanted a baby from the bloodline of Elvis. I think Priscilla, was sticking her oar in. That's it, Linda. So Karen says, and I think she said it was taking more obviously Michael Jackson had the same problem, didn't he? Over medicate, too many painkillers, relying on the doctors, pills for everything, wanted a pill for everything. I know that he had a lot of pain when he had his scalp injury, didn't he? When he had that fire with the Pepsi advert. Yeah. So I'll just see if I can read a very short bit. I met Michael Jackson when I was a little girl in Las Vegas. We know about that. Let me just get to an important part. We know about Michael Jackson buying the Beatles catalogue, which I think upset Paul McCartney, yeah? Let me just want to make sure that's not the kids. No? Right. Obviously, when the kids come, I'm going to have to rush off. Do as the wife tells me. Now, the wife knows that I'm on. It's not a secret. The first time meeting Michael Jackson, I actually remember, was in 1993, right after he did the famous Super Bowl halftime performance and his interview with Oprah. Now, do any of you remember that, guys? Richie boy, what's wrong with a quiff, mate? Look, come on. Richie boy, do you have a quiff? We met through a mutual friend. I had a demo tape out. He said that he'd heard it and wanted to meet me. Now, I'd also heard that Michael Jackson tried to meet Lisa when she was younger as well, but it just didn't happen. I think Priscilla didn't allow it. Yeah. When Michael arrived, I was shocked that he was alone, and further shocked that he was really subdued and extremely nice. Hi, Gio. Then it was very worrying, bringing it all back as well. Let's have a look. Oh, you do have a quiff. Come on, Richie boy. Yes. Let's see that quiff. Put it on the Facebook Messenger. Defending Elvis Presley Facebook page. We want to see your quiff, mate. Now, look at me. Look how big my quiff is. I reckon my quiff's growing. It's growing. Right. My twin brother has just bought 2 rats as pets. My twin brother has just bought 2 rats as pets for his daughter. What do you reckon, guys? 2 rats? Yeah? What do you think? Do you reckon 2 rats? Right. Let's keep going. Let me just keep going. He called me from Vegas and invited me to join him again. I went to the Mirage where he was staying. I took the kids and my sister-in-law. Michael and I had different rooms, but each night I'd go to his room and we'd stay up all night talking like you do when you first meet. Come on, guys. We remember first love. Remember talking all night and falling for each other, watching the movies. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I know. Let's have a look. The ducktail. Yes, come on. I got a ducktail as well. Chicky Blue, I got a ducktail. Now, when we're talking about having a quiff, yeah. Now remember, I'm 57. I'm lucky I've got hair. I'm lucky I've got hair. But the most common thing that has been said to me since I was a little kid, even when I was like 10, cut your quiff off. Cut your quiff off. Even my twin brother used to say it to me. I've never cut my quiff off for anybody. Even my wife has said it to me. Never. The quiff stays. The quiff stays. Yeah, I am. Look. Ooh. Do you know what? My Linda, my dad lost all his hair by the time he was 45. My dad had completely bald, just had a little bit on the sides. So I have no idea why I've got hair at my age. 57 years old, I've still got hair. I have no idea why. Right, let's keep going. Where are we going? I love my quiff. When I go to my grave, I'll still have a quiff. 1 second. So that's not the wife. All right. Hello. My mum's going to be in a minute, so I won't be live much longer. All right, it's okay. Right, don't worry, guys. That was my other son, Rio. Rio's just come back from college. Right, just warming up the tea as well. So that was my son, Rio, coming back. He's just come back from college. The only one that hasn't come home yet is Talia, my daughter, who is 18. Can you see the tree from? Oh, you can see it. All right, yeah. Oh, thank you. Normally I've got Elvis on, but I haven't put it on at the moment. There's no point because we're going soon. The quiff stays. Right, now don't forget Elvis had a quiff till the day he died. So come on. Right, tea. Let's get rid of the tea bag. Ooh. Now the wife has cooked spaghetti. The wife has cooked spaghetti tonight, so that's what we're all having. Spaghetti bolognese. Do any of you like spaghetti? All right, let me just put some milk in this tea. It's a bit hot. Do any of you guys like spaghetti? Spaghetti bolognese for the mum. Okay, a bit of milk. Right, let's just change this. It's still a bit hot. Let me just put it into this cup. It'll cool it down a bit. Oh, right, gotta go, guys. Take care. Love to all of you. The kids are home. Gotta go.